Get in the zone. Well, howdy, stranger. Welcome to the zone. This is the Metal Zone. I'm your host, Tom. Whew. Was knocked out for about a week, guys. I managed to pump out some shorts, which I never thought I would do. I don't feel that dirty. Tried to make them fun, a little bit humorous. Tonight's topic, though, is going to be pedal boards. But if you haven't seen my shorts, go ahead and take a look at them. They're doing okay, you know. This juggernaut has 24 subscribers, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me, and especially shout out to Baritone Goat Studios, man. Was my first subscriber when I relaunched this channel as the Metal Zone, and appreciated him, seeing that he put that Corrigan in the Firefly single humbucker baritone, the matte black. Sounded really dope. So I'm a cheap bastard. Have to pinch me pennies. Been buying a lot of pedals and had the need to organize them. You start buying pedals, I guess there's natural progression. You buy a few pedals, don't want to deal with batteries anymore. You buy a daisy chain, it's noisy, not the most elegant, but you only have a couple pedals, it works. And you buy a power supply, then you realize, oh shit, I need a pedal board. Start looking at the prices of pedal boards and man, they are ridiculous to a degree. Considering that I'm a capable person, I can weld, I can make a superior pedal board that can withstand the fires of hell. But I was going to do something a little bit different, something cool. Figured I'd make a pedal board out of something a little more exotic, a little bit more refined. I was going to make a pedal board. I am going to, once the weather gets a little bit warmer. Too cold to go out in the garage right now, up here in the great north of America, where it's in the teens, facing the polar vortex. Another battle the metal man is going to have to endure. But I was going to make a pedal board using bourbon staves. These staves are from a Maker's Mark Select, which is kind of a unique process. So, whether or not any of you out there are familiar, bourbon, most of its flavor, whiskey in general, comes from the wood that it rests in. That's one of the major influences that you're going to have. So Maker's Mark, you can choose all different types of French oak, American oak, toasted oak, seared oak, French cuvée, roasted mocha oak staves. So you have a lot of options. You can make up to 10 combinations of these staves. These get put on a stainless steel ring. They pop the top off a barrel. They put it inside the barrel. And then this stave here, I think it sits in there for, 6 weeks is the time frame, 4 to 6 weeks inside that barrel. And that gives its influence and imparts a unique flavor and profile onto that whiskey. So we'll make a pedal board using some of these staves when it gets nicer. So a cheap bastard goes onto the old interwebs and, I'm not going to go shop at Temu or Wish for a pedal board. I go to the next best Chinese outlet, which is Amazon. And, after some digging and looking and browsing, it was not very apparent to find this, but it came up. So this company, there went me bourbon stave, the Aklot, I don't know. decent padded case. Should hold up. Doesn't look like it's that bad. Yeah, got thread showing there, but you know, hey, nice. They gave you a bag, a little bit of padding, but ultimately, what you end up getting and what I paid for at that point in time, looking at the prices, you know, for a name brand pedalboard, you're talking 100, 150 plus 200 some bucks to get something. And I mean, there's newer solutions that are more elegant, but they're going to cost you quite a bit. So I found this Aklot, a large pedalboard. Does not have a dedicated bay for your power supply, but plenty of room to fit it up there, which is what I'm doing on the cheap here. You know, decently sized, plenty of room to grow. Keep me trusty metal zone on there. I got my Ender, this TC Electronics Infinite Sample Sustainer. Been having fun with this. It's really, we'll talk about this and review this here in the future. And, you know, a little tuner looper here thing. It's not the worst, not the best, but it's fun to play with. Cheap noise gate, cheap EQ. Everything fits on there. This thing is pretty damn sturdy. Yeah. The Aklot. Pre-installed with the Velcro on the facing and gave you plenty of Velcro to put on the back of your pedals. And, you know, all in all, everything is on there. Shaking it pretty intensely and everything is secure. Decent angle, non-adjustable, but you could do a few little hardware changes on that and make this adjustable. So when I purchased this on Amazon, this was going for about 36, 35, somewhere. I think with tax, I paid 36 bucks. I looked on there today, and I think it's up to like $47.99. If I can, I will post a link. I think there's something I got to do with my account to be able to post links, so bear with me. I'm just getting used to doing this, and we'll figure all this out. So if you're looking for a pedal board on the cheap, even at 50 bucks, comparative to everything else that is out there, even though it doesn't have a built-in power supply bay, that's no big deal. Zip ties, a little bit of Velcro on whatever you have, or tucked under it. It's got plenty of room, sturdy enough, stays put. Not a bad pedal board for the 36 bucks I paid for it. So I'm really happy with it. Does what I needed to do. Plenty of room to grow. So there you go. Look up Aklot, which you'll probably find first when you search that Aklot, or it came up with a smaller board with a built-in pedal supply, built-in endless supply pedals. I had a built-in power supply and was a little bit more expensive than this one. So, yeah. Well, guys, I've been gone for a little bit. I plan to make weekly content. Want to make this consistent, at least 1 or 2 videos a week. So, moving forward, life's going to give you setbacks. Updated my operating system, downloaded, and now reintroducing myself to Logic years later. Kind of interesting. We'll cover that maybe in the next one, because they've kind of they've changed some things since the days of me using Logic Express. I'll date myself with that. So, all right, guys. If you like this, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Hope to see you guys again in the zone. Metal Zone.